To the amazing analysis from myself, Shane Blackburn, Chris Scott to my left, Shane DeMayo to my right, Pete Shea, the on-site engineer who is behind us and has been giving us he's no longer behind us, but he was giving us amazing stats throughout the first half of the game. Our in-studio engineer, Ish King, and our social media correspondent and expert, Danielle Pranio. You know, we make up the most important part of WSIA.
We get a lot of listeners. That's a fact. I mean, it'd be great if our social media expert can actually join us one day and say, "Hey guys, here's what's going on." But she doesn't like to mention anything on air with her. But anyway, more importantly, 32-29 right now. We have one heck of a second half coming for us. DeMayo, are you excited? What strategy is going to happen in the second half? What do you think Hunter has to do to adjust?
What Hunter has to do to adjust simply is go man-to-man defense. I mean, you don't want to keep having this Baruch team get the barrage of paint shots. It's one after another, getting to the line, getting fouled. Hunter needs to play smart defense without fouling, yet play man-to-man defense to stop this penetration.
Here's a prediction, though. In this second half, you will see Baruch come out firing, and they will win this one by 15. Prediction.
I'll go Hunter on this one with a last-second shot by Leonard.
That'd be exciting. I know Blackburn would love that. But anyway,
I can't wait to do that.
Take it away. Do the play-by-play.
As Abrams swings it over Podlovitz, top of the key. Baruch heading right to left in their white with blue trim. Hunter left to right as Sheridan Taylor makes the first bucket of the second half. 34-29, a nice lay-in off the glass. And coming up the other way now is Leonard for the Hawks. Leonard swings it up top of the key. She's covered here by Johnson. Leonard into the paint. This is Demopoulos. Demopoulos, who we haven't seen since early in the first half due to foul trouble, gets her own rebound, goes up, bucket won't count, and it's going to be Baruch Bearcats' ball. So it looked like a jump ball was called. It's actually going to be Hunter College Hawks ball, as jump ball was called going up after the rebound was Demopoulos and Abdul Salam. Demopoulos has it, backing down in the paint, sends it out to Leonard. Leonard's going to drive through. A nice spin move, tries to go up, a big block there, and it looked like Abrams got her hand on it. Jump ball called, and it's going to go in favor of the Baruch Bearcats, and that'll be Sheridan Taylor set here to inbound it for Baruch.
Leonard looking to start it off right there by penetrating the paint and getting some quick momentum for the Hunter Hawks, but she was blocked huge by the two starting forwards and the center inside the paint there for Baruch.
Abrams has it right side, swings it out. Podlovitz tries to get it into the paint. Demopoulos gets her hand on it, and bringing it up now is Marco for the Hawks. Marco swings it over Leonard from the baseline, pulls back out, switches with Marco. A nice play there to hand it off into the paint. Demopoulos backing down, turns, goes up, no good. Called for the travel as she moved her pivot foot, trying to go in on Abdul Salam. The inbound here is going to be from Sheridan Taylor to Podlovitz.
And Demopoulos and Abdul Salam, that's going to be a key matchup. Towards the end of the game, they're going to both try to attack the paint, get them involved on their offenses. The post play, that's going to be key here in the second half.
Podlovitz switch with Abrams. Abrams backs up, goes up for the shot. No good. Foul called on Abrams as Demopoulos went down hard. And it's 34-29 with 18:36 to go. And now this scoreboard is correctly stating the second half.
And a great job there by Demopoulos right there, taking the charge after the mistake of her making the travel. She gets the ball right back, no harm, no foul.
Leonard is going to bring it up over the timeline here. She's challenged by Podlovitz. Again, that's the matchup I'm looking forward to. She gets the screen from Demopoulos, swings over Marco. Marco drives, thought about pulling up, swings it out Hudson, back over to Leonard. Leonard thought about the long-range three, throws it into the paint for Demopoulos, swings it over, and Demopoulos called for her second travel in a row, and let me tell you something, Hunter College is not happy. I don't know if it was at that call or at the fact that Demopoulos had just given up 2 turnovers by double travels.
I think it's the fact that Demopoulos is a little rusty, not playing many minutes in that first half, and now she's coming out there with 2 consecutive turnovers, as you just mentioned there, Blackburn, and the head coach doesn't want to be able to see that.
Abrams pulls up with the jumper, no good, back of the rim. Johnson with the rebound goes up, no good, and she's called for the travel. So there's just turnovers all around here in the second half. 34-29, 17:59 to go. Scores in favor of the Baruch Bearcats, and Leonard brings it up for the Hunter College Hawks. Leonard has it left side. She's going to push up on Podlovitz. Podlovitz looking like she's going to put some aggression on here. Screen set by Demopoulos. Swings out Marco, long range three, no good, side of the rim. Rebound by Hudson, a great play. and a foul's going to be called on Baruch. That's a bad foul, as Hudson was falling out of bounds while she was trying to save it, so it'll be an inbound from Bodanza, as checking in for the Bearcats is Gansey and Ulmer in favor of Abrams and Abdul Salam.
Abrams coming out of the game right there. She's been the one who's been able to penetrate and generate that offense so specifically for the Baruch team, but it appears that she's going to be coming out now. Let's see who's going to actually take over on offense for the Baruch Bearcats.
Marco went down there, throws the ball into the paint, and a foul is going to be called, and it looks like it's going to be, as the officials are going to conference about this here at the left elbow, just in front of the Hunter College bench. Foul was called on Demopoulos. So, again, getting into early foul trouble is Demopoulos, and it's going to be Baruch.
Shane DeMayer just shaking his head, not liking what's going on there.
No, it's another foul there on the play. This one's actually on number 15 of the Baruch Bearcats. Hunter will retain the ball, and we'll see if Demopoulos can get it back on track on offense in this second half.
This is Bodanza getting ready to check in the ball from the baseline. A lot of pressure here from Baruch on the inbound. Does make its way over to Marco at the logo. Marco challenged here by Henry. Swings it over to Leonard. Leonard into Demopoulos. Backing down in the paint. Turnaround. No good. Backboard rim out. And the rebound brought down and brought up by Johnson.
That play's just not working for them. They got to do something else. They can't go down to the post with her.
Henry with the nice fake on the three. She's going to try and drive in. Swings it out now. Podlovitz at the logo. Podlovitz challenged by Bodanza. Swings it over Henry. Back out Podlovitz. Now Ulmer on the left side. Ulmer to Johnson. Johnson swings it across for Henry at the right side. A nice cross-court pass, and Podlovitz has it now top of the key. She's going to lower her shoulder and drive. Leaves it for Johnson. Johnson with the jump shot from the foul line, no good. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it'll be shot clock violation on the Baruch Bearcats, and it'll go in favor of the Hunter College Hawks. The inbound from the baseline, this will be Sells checking back in. Kristen Sells, as there are two of them, sisters on the team. And Sells will check in.
Oh, sorry there, Blackburn. Demopoulos getting pulled again, and this time Sells is going to come in. She's been provided a big spark off the bench, diving for the loose balls and being that extra glue piece to help this Hunter team get on the streak. Demopoulos has been superiorly ineffective this entire game.
As Leonard has it now, top of the key, challenged once again Podlovitz. She tries to drive on it, behind the back crossover, gets the screen, throws out Marco. Marco swings over right side Leonard. Leonard's going to pull up, swings it over Hudson. Hudson from the baseline, goes up off the glass, count it! And that's the first point we've had in about 2.5 to 3 minutes, guys. 16:22 to go here in the second half. Podlovitz has it now. She's going to swing over to the logo, kicks it for Johnson. Johnson has it, top of the key, back over Podlovitz, back Johnson. Johnson now for Ulmer. Ulmer back Johnson. Johnson has it, top of the key, swings it over to Henry. Henry pulls up, tries to throw it in for Ulmer. Big steal there by Marco, who's going to swing it over left side Bodanza. Bodanza's going to drive in, goes up, no good. Nice contact there. No foul called on Johnson. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it will be Hunter College Hawks ball as it went out of bounds off of Johnson. We have a timeout called by the Hunter College Hawks. We'll keep it right here, WSA Staten Island 88.9 FM. Guys, what's going on here in the second half? Only two made baskets.
It's a very similar beginning we've seen in the first half. It's all about the defense at this point. You know, to me, it kind of looks like two heavyweights going to battle, exchanging punches, trying to get a feel for one another of what's to expect in the second half, because after halftime, you guys, sometimes teams have different strategies heading into the second half. They don't want to play the same way in the first half unless they're leading by a lot. No team, though, this is any game. This is any team's ball game at this point. It's only a 3-point lead for Baruch, just like it was in the end of the first half. But defense is going to win this game. At the end of it all, defense will win this game.
15:55 to go here, and I agree, Chris Scott. I thought you thought Baruch was going to come out here firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
15,
you know, in the beginning, Baruch did have the advantage. It took a while for Hunter to get on the scoreboard. You know, we saw Sheridan Taylor go right towards the basket, get a quick 2 points. They slowed down, though. Maybe they hurt me. They slowed down.
Well, the defense is making a big difference on both sides of the ball here. Both teams forcing up bad shots. Both teams forcing the other team to run. As the Hunter Hawks, you can hear their fans in the background. They are excited and they are ready to go. 15:55 to go, and Bodanza will check it in here for the Hawks. She's at the baseline. Swings it up top for Marco at the top of the key. She's challenged by Ulmer. Marco looking like she's going to drive, gets the screen, puts up the three, no good, rattles in and out, but she gets her own rebound. Nice play there by Marco, swings out Sells the long three, air ball, complete miss, and the rebound will come back up for Baruch as Podlovich swings it in for Henry, kicks it out right elbow Johnson. Johnson called for the travel, and these refs are trigger happy with the whistle.
Seems like they're not giving them the opportunity to go for the quick pump fake and throw down. That ball's got to be hitting the floor before they take that first step, and the refs are definitely quick to call the travel in this game.
Check it in.